I got a new washer and dryer because pet hair, it's everywhere on your clothes, blanket, even your favorite hoodies. But with the Samsung Pet Care washer and dryer, that's not a problem anymore. The Pet Care cycle is designed to remove stubborn pet hair and dander, deep cleaning fabric so your laundry comes out fresh every time. Each cycle can be personalized and you can fit a lot of items in this washer. This is very deep, fitting a lot. I also love that it has a hose where you can pre-soak items. You place the detergent there. This hose turns on without turning on the washing machine, so you can pre-soak or rinse something before even you turn on the washing machine. The pet hair removal dryer feature traps fur and dander so it doesn't cling back to your clothes. No more need for lint rollers, no more second washes. Let's do some laundry together so I can demonstrate how this is done. So you turn it on like a regular washing machine, then you can select the cycle that you would like. For this one, I went ahead and did the pet care wash because I wanted my clothes pet free. However, I also adjusted the temperature to cold because I don't like my clothes washed in hot water since they shrink. I turned off the rinse to the lowest setting and then I put the spin on the lowest setting, and I also turned down the heaviness of the soil because my clothes wasn't really dirty, it was just worn. And you can see every time I change a feature, the timing changes on the machine. So once I have everything set to how I'd like, I just hit start. And here's a quick overview of the different time settings each cycle has by default. However, you can change it to however much you like. Not every setting has the option to change on some of the cycles, however, because certain settings are needed to be set as default for that cycle to run as it is supposed to. So because my spinning was turned out really low on the previous set, my clothes was still quite wet. I went ahead and showed how, I don't know if you can see how wet it is, but it's very wet, so I didn't think the dryer would do the job. I went ahead and turned the washer back on and only did a spin cycle, which this washer does have the ability to do. So I decided to go ahead and let it spin a few more times. The water needed to be drained out of the clothes, and this time you can see the clothes is packed tighter together, so it did work. So naturally, then I went to throw my clothes in for the dryer. You turn it on. The different settings have different preset times. Again, you can regulate some of those settings to your liking. I went with the Pet Care Dry, and as you can see, you cannot change the dryness and the temperature of the Pet Care Dry because those settings are defaulted. So I went to normal just to show you the different options. You can change the dryness on normal, however, you cannot change the temperature. So again, this is something that is for personal liking. So if you can also do a quick dry. Quick dry does allow for a little bit more personalization of the time. However, the temperature and the dryness cannot be changed. And you can also just do a timed dry. So on the timed dry, you can set your temperature and the time you want it to dry. So if you're used to an older dryer and you know how long you want something to go, you can just do that. My last favorite part about this dryer is that it has the option to just sanitize and steam